Hey guys, what is up? This is Daquin. How you guys doing? And this particular fellow over here playing his games. This is Daquin. How you fine folks doing today? Today we are going to be doing yet another character creation today. Today, should I say this morning when I woke up, I had no idea what I was going to be making today. But luckily, I'd had this idea of what I want to do afterwards, or after I woke up, after kind of thinking about it, and I have this list of characters or character types that I kind of want to do, and when I looked at it, I was thinking, there's one of them that just kind of hit me in the sense of like inspiration, and that, and oddly enough, that character is Crash Bandicoot. It's really weird, I know. Making a D&D character that's not Crash Bandicoot himself, but maybe he's based off of Crash Bandicoot, or at least take that character as a base, that anthropomorphic look of Crash Bandicoot himself, and kind of roll with the idea. And I think that's where I got this character idea from, because I don't think there's anything that I could really do that would, I'm sure we could make some kind of weird anthropomorphic, some permanent still permanent lichen type character that just happens to be not a wombat, a bandicoot, a were-bandicoot, but I don't think there's any were-bandicoot stats that I could really go off of. But basically, if you haven't guessed already, I'm going to go with the idea of someone who is a lycanthrope, tomato, tomato, and yay, I'm so glad that those keep popping up. Awesome. But I'm figuring that maybe start off with a character that is stuck in that form. Maybe they're not just simply cursed to be lycanthropes, but they are cursed to remain in that form until they either die or until or until that curse is broken. So I think that's where I'm probably going to start off. So far is literally the only idea I have for the character right now. I don't know what race they're going to be. I don't know their class, but hey, that's the fun of it, right? That is most certainly the fun of character creation. Also, so what I'm going to need to do here is I need to set up my notes so when I roll for stats, I'll be able to actually get this. And see, I'm seeing that there are people on, which is totally awesome, which let me switch over to my thing. Oh, hello, Salvia, once again. It's nice to see that you are here, and Mr. Inquisitor Shadowtide, thank you again for joining. You could, let's see, you could reskin a race that already exists or make your own with existing racials. That's true. But when I thought of the whole lycanthrope thing, I thought, well, they do have lycanthropes found in the book or in the monster manual. And I went to look it up, and they do have things like, your werewolves, your wereboars, were-rats, all that kind of stuff. But I looked at the beginning, and I guess you could call this a template. It's not really. It's not like the half dragon template where it. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Get that out of the way. Lovely. But they do have player character options as lycanthropes, which is totally perfect. So they have stuff for, like, say, werebear as an example. Where if you go with that particular idea, the character would automatically gain a strength of 19. if assuming that the score is not higher already, and then they get a +1 to AC while in bear or hybrid form. And the attack and roll damages for the natural weapons are based on strength, and of course they do that with were-boar, were-rat, tiger, and were-wolf. So I think that's probably where we're going to go. See, now the thing is, if we're going to base this character if we're going to be going off of Crash Bandicoot style stuff, I was thinking, like, what would be the closest lycanthrope to that? Like, I mean, maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe it doesn't really matter in the end what kind of lycanthrope we're talking about. I mean, we don't have to make it exactly like Crash Bandicoot by any means. When he was 8, had a half a ranger, barbarian, dual axing, made him a werebear. That's cool. I'll buy that. That's kind of an interesting mix. It's a cool mix for sure. But yeah, that's interesting. I mean, when you always think of like lycanthropes, you're always thinking of like it's always a human animal. It's never an elven animal or an orcish animal or something like that. I guess maybe we should go off of. You'll have to forgive me. I'm a little tired. Still kind of in that foggy, tired phase, so you'll have to forgive me for this stream while I still wake up. Well, yeah, that's sort of. Hey, yeah, if you end up liking the character, that's totally cool. That's the whole point. If you enjoy the character, it's perfect. Then it is perfect. So yeah, I'm thinking so first of all, as usual, what we're going to do, let's see. Oh boy, I'm getting texts everywhere here. Okay, let's see. So what we're going to do, first allow me to get this going here. Let's see. Okay, sorry, I just had to let them know that I was in the middle of a stream. Yeah, see, Dragonborn, that would be kind of cool. See, that gives me another idea. Maybe as another character, rather than making them, say, a Dragonborn, which, again, is very cool. I do love Dragonborns myself as well. But I've been thinking about this idea as well. I've been mulling around this idea for a while, which I should write this down in my idea list. Rather than just making a Dragonborn, why not make a half-dragon? Using the half-dragon template from the monster manual. That would be cool, too. That would be kind of a fun mix on things. Or what if it was I don't know, this might end up getting a little bit too weird. Well, what about a lycanthrope half-dragon? That would be way too weird, I think, for me, though. I mean, I'm not saying it could be done, but at least in the initial thought of both a lycanthrope / half-dragon hybrid, that'd be way too weird. Yeah, but yeah, the half-dragon thing I will definitely do, and I will definitely let you know when I do that. So, yeah, that'll be fun. Yeah. See, oh, that's cool. That's kind of a cool mix. But I think too, now that I could see that being a more refined character, like more a refined half-dragon. Whereas if you want if you're like, I was also thinking go with the opposite as well. You could have like a more of a bestial, where it's maybe like a half orc, half dragon, or an orcish half dragon. That'd be kind of cool too. Yeah, that would be cool too. The half. Here, let me zoom in here a little bit. I have to keep because I don't have my glasses on here, so I need to be able to really zoom in here and see the chat. So, all right. But yeah, oh my god. I mean, half dragon Dragonborn. I mean, I think my initial thought about that would be like absolute redundancy. But what if you had like a Dragonborn of say what if he was like a bronze Dragonborn, let's say, but then he was also a half dragon, like a half black dragon. he would get the benefits of 2 different dragon types. That'd be kind of cool. That'd be an interesting idea. Yeah, so we'll definitely we'll have to check that out at some point in the future, very, very soon. Um, no. Oh God, half dragon null. Oh God, that would be terrifying. All right. Oh, so yeah, just to let you know, I am, for my stats, I'm using my brand new dice. Um, these are Fey Wild inspired. Very cool. I love these designs. Very, very vibrant, especially like this one right here, and then this one right here. Both, I mean, all 4 of them are actually very cool, but first time using these, so hopefully these things roll well for me. See, he'd be a quarter human, quarter orc, and half dragon. Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, that'd be definitely an interesting, like, backstory. There would certainly have to be an interesting... I don't know. I mean, it depends. Like, was he born like that, or was he cursed to be a half dragon after he was born, after he's already existed as a half orc? You know, it depends, I guess, on the whole background story. So anyway, let's go ahead and get these bad boys done. Let's see, not sure if it would work like horse, donkey, mule, but mule can't mate with mule. Yeah, that's true. Well, you know, I mean, but see, but the thing is, we're mixing like real world stuff, you know, with fantasy. I mean, with fantasy, we could probably make it work, depending on, you know, we'll just have to deal with that when the time comes to do it. But yeah, you'll have to remind me after the stream, and then about this stuff, because I have a feeling I'm going to completely forget. So we'll definitely have to. I want to write that stuff down, because those sound like some really good episodes. All right. Okay, not a horrible roll. It's a 6, a 4, and a 3. That's 10, 11, 12, that's 13. Yeah, there would definitely be some pity there. Yeah, definitely some pity. Okay, 13. Okay. Well, I don't know. I mean, a half lich, that would probably be... I don't know. Would that even work? Because in order to become a lich, you'd have to die. And you can't be half dead. You know what I mean? I don't know. A lich, it's not, you know, well, it is, I would say, if anything, it would definitely be a template. I'd have to go look. Sorcerer, Bloodline, Shadow. Okay. Well, yeah, because as far as, I think the only kind of stuff I would know in terms of the lich is probably what you would see from the monster manual. Yeah. I mean, I guess that would work. That would work if you're doing a player character like that. Yeah. Well, hey, I mean, it could still work. I'm sure, you know, this is a fantasy game, man. You know, we could easily make that stuff work. We could definitely make that work. All right, so, oh my God, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's see, 12. I mean, yeah, like a half succubus or half incubus or something. That would definitely work. That would, I mean, either one of those, that would definitely work, I think, as well. That would, I mean, I think that would be, I think it would be easier than doing the lich, only because even though, you know, you would have a living mortal mate with either an incubus or a succubus, at least the incubus slash succubus would be, even though they're demons, are they demons or are they devils? I guess maybe it doesn't matter, but you could at least mate with them, you know. So it would, that one would, you know, I'm just saying it would be easier, I think, to do that than a lich, even though the lich is still possible. But those would be fun too, man. So many ideas, so many ideas. Please, guys, I know I'm asking you guys to do this for me. I know this is bad, but can you guys make note of these ideas real quick and then just send them to me in like a DM later, so that way I can write them down, so that way we can actually do these ideas, because these are some awesome ideas. I really love them. Well, I mean, either way it would work. I mean, I know we could sit here and go through the monster manual here, but yeah, we're not going to do that right now, though. So, okay, not a bad roll. Not a bad roll. 6, a 4, and a 5. That'd be a 15. Well, you know, I guess what did we expect from a lycanthrope? All right. Let's see. Okay. Oh man, yikes. We got a 3, a 3, and a 3. So that's 3 success. So that's a 9. Okay. We have a 5, a 4, and a 3. So that's 9, 10, 11, 12. Oops, I did 22. My God, 22. You know, it's funny. Not too long ago, I thought about it. What if I did Superman as a character? That'd probably be the easiest damn character to do, like, ever. Easiest fucking character. Let's see. Okay, so one more. Come on, give me a good number. Oh, 3 5s. So we have a 15. Okay, so a 13, a 12, a 15, a 9, a 12, and a 15. Those are some pretty decent numbers. Pretty damn nice numbers, to be honest. All right. So, see a monk. Holy fists. Oh yeah, a while back I was feeling like all super like proud of myself that I thought about this idea. Going off that same kind of line of thinking, I'd made an ASMR druid at one point, like a long time ago, and I thought, well, and I had him be able to produce flame. Well, since I did, I think I did basically the good ASMR. I forgot what they're called now, but the good ones were when you use their racial ability, they they do the wings and damage that they do. You know, they do like an extra X amount of damage for radiant damage, right? I did it where I thought this cool idea of like, well, if I'm in that form and I do produce flame, well, if any of my attacks do an additional X amount of damage of radiant damage, would that make my produce flame a holy flame? I said, oh man, I was so proud of myself on that for thinking about that. I thought that was a really neat idea. It was a really cool idea, I thought, but you know, okay. So first and foremost, let us do that. Thank you. God, yeah, his name was Merrick. Now, like Salvia, I know this character I'd used in Akisha's game, like a long time ago when she was DMing for me and Tiny and Kit a long time ago. It was cool. Maybe. I think as far as doing a Fae character. Oh my God, dude. Really? Really? Okay. Oh my God, dude. Anyway, going back to the Fae, half Fae, maybe you could, but I think as far as I know, you may have to do, like, well, like what if you did like a half Eladrin, which I think you can do Eladrins in, what was it, Morden, it was like Mordenkainen's Tome of Foes, I think, which, because, I think all elves are all technically come from the Fae or Fae-blooded, but, I know, right? But I think even though you have your fairies and your elves and your half-elves, even though they're technically of Fae kind, so to speak, Eladrin, I think, are the closest to the Fae in this case, and I think you can find the Eladrin in Mordenkainen, and so maybe you could do something like that, so that'd be an idea there. All right, so, well, now as far as class, I'm thinking I'm already having I already have an idea for a backstory for this guy. He's going to be a druid. And of course, Salvi already knows I have a thing for druids. I do druids like all the time. Druids and stairs don't mix. They don't. They don't mix. Not the story that my Pathfinder druids in. No. But yeah, we'll say at the very least level 3. Now, what would be good for a race? I mean, we could just say, let's see, an Aquaman. Well, I mean, yeah, no stairs. I mean, you could do an Aquaman. I think the closest you could do would be if you could do a Triton character. I think a Triton you can find in Volo's Guide to Monsters. That would be kind of fun. That would be fun. But yeah, that's definitely kind of doable. That's definitely doable. And maybe that would be like a druid as well or something. Holy cow 2.0. Oh dear. That's like, oh, holy cow. Holy cow. Wow, wow, wow. And every time he gets, like, every time it's really hot outside, it's like 80 degrees, 90 degrees, 100 degrees out, and suddenly everyone's like, why does it smell like beef? I smell beef. Suddenly I want tacos. Oh dear. Anyway, let's see. Oh, actually, no, it's. Holy cow! I totally forgot the books that I want to use. Hold on. Totally forgot to grab the books. All right, we found ourselves Xanathar and Volo, so we can take a gander at those as well. Yeah, where's the beef? Oh, gotta love the camera, and when it focuses like that. Beard. Oh, there you go. Oh, that would be fantastic. That would be totally awesome. Oh, Aarakocra? Yeah, Aarakocras, I think. I mean, actually, it depends. Like, are you talking Aarakocras or are you talking like Kenkus? Because technically, those are both bird races. Kenku you can find here in Volo, and Aarakocras, I believe, are still not official yet, unless I am mistaken. They are not official yet in 5th edition. But yeah, that would be an interesting race. Yeah. Well, yeah, you could. So as far as race, but a Kenku, Lycanthrope Kenku, that would definitely make for an interesting Kenku, wouldn't it? I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we do? Because hold on, let me find the Kenkus here. Because the one thing about Kenkus is that they could be potentially a challenge to roleplay because of their curse. The Kenku once served a mysterious, powerful entity on another plane of existence. Some believe they were minions of Grazit, while others say that they were scouts and explorers for the Wind Dukes of Aqua, or Aqua, A-A-Q-A. Whatever the truth, according to legend, the Kenku betrayed their master. Unable to resist the lure of a beautiful, sparkling treasure, the Kenku plotted to steal the item and escape to the material plane. Yes, we are doing a druid, but we have to remember that we're also going to be putting on the lycanthrope thing. Lycanthrope thing, that's technical. The lycanthrope, we're going to make him aware. creature as well. So that's the thing. That's the whole thing. So that's why I'm kind of wondering, is that it could be interesting. Yeah, where maybe his bird form is definitely his true form. Um, yeah, true. So you can rhyme or yeah. I mean, for me, I would say like, if you're gonna do like a Kenku, like in general. I mean, see, the thing is, I'm not 100% like, into the idea of Kenku myself. Especially, I wouldn't, because I mean, I have done a Kenku character before on these streams. That was when I did Mimi. Uh, that character was just a mess. He was literally a level 12, and he had one level in every single class. All 12 classes. He had a level in. It was a mess. Yeah, but I think in this case, I think we're gonna do like the whole half Kenku kind of thing. I think I may want to save that for another character, just not this character. Um, doesn't matter, It's like I know, me too. I know. I mean, we do technically have the chat to kind of look back on, but you know, um, let's see. Actually, hold on. So we had. Oh my god, I can't remember. You know what? I don't even remember some of the things. We'll have if one of you guys can like quickly. I don't know if you guys want to do this. No pressure to do it if you want, because I know if we want to be able to keep talking, that's totally cool. But maybe I could do it. You guys could do it. Whatever. We all look back at the chat and we can look at it then or whatever. But let's see. Ooh, I have not done a Furbolg yet. I haven't done a Furbolg yet. That would be setting off random character ideas. Yeah, that's fine. First, lost track of the chat. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. We can easily go back and look at the chat. I think as long as I keep this Twitch page open where I'm looking at the chat, I could probably go back to and make a few notes as well, like after all this. So that's totally fine as well. But yeah, we'll take care of it. It's all good, guys. No pressure. No pressure to do this. But I feel like a Furbolg would be good because they are natural druids as well. Like, so that would be totally awesome as well. Let's see. They're generally meant to be peaceful. Spent among the trees of an old forest. They see forests as sacred places, representing the heart of the world and the monuments to the durability of life. In the role as caretakers, so they care for things. Okay. Their methods reflect common sense and remarkable resourcefulness. During a bountiful summer, they store away excess nuts, fruits, and berries, yada yada yada. There's no greater fault than greed. The Furbolgs believe that the world remains the healthiest when each creature takes only what it needs. Material goods, especially precious gems and gold, have little appeal to them. What use are such things when winter lingers and food runs short? Of course, they could still have them, like, just for that reason. They could use them for trade, but that's just my thought. But then again, they are meant to be resourceful, so maybe they feel like they don't need the help of others or the trade or export and imports of other folks outside the forest. So yeah, I think we will go with a Furbolg. And we will keep that page open for yet a moment. Let's see, we'll put Xanathar over here for a minute. Well, where does he come from? Well, let's say we'll get into the idea that he's a Furbolg. He's from an old forest. He's maybe from like, and maybe we could say he's from an ancient forest. Like say we're talking like maybe redwoods, sort of thing, right? And maybe, and he's maybe one of the oldest from one of the oldest clans or something. But maybe at some point you could say that he was. Yeah, during a point when he was maybe trying to protect the forest, he somehow got cursed. Actually, I'm thinking it'd be both a curse and a blessing in a way. A furball. Oh, deleted the link. Oh, that sucks. I didn't know it was going to delete the link. No, it's a furbolg. It's FIRBOLG. And it's basically, it looks like this is what a furbolg would look like right here. Kind of a, they're very interesting looking for sure. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, and let's see. We said so. Let me get over to the druid. Oh, just flipped right to the druid. That's awesome. Okay. Okay. So first and foremost, let's see. So if we're doing a druid, we should do wisdom and then probably constitution. Let's see. What did I say? Wisdom? Yeah, wisdom. We're going to say, and then see constitution. Okay, yeah, and then say, so we'll say 15 for con, and then 15, and then say 13. I'll say 13 for dex. Because I always feel that dexterity is not a dumb stat, like, at all. 13, 12. Let's see, we'll go 12, 12, 12. We'll go 12 for that, for strength. And then another 12. So we have to go either a 12 or a 9. 12 and a 9, I guess. I'll go actually 12 for intelligence and 9 for charisma, just because maybe he's not. Yeah, he's good, but he's just not exactly he doesn't have a ton of like chutzpah in terms of being able to turn people to his side. Yeah, I feel like I always felt like dexterity was super important. I mean, unless we're thinking of dump stat, unless our definition of dump stat is different. Like, I guess when I think of dump stat, I want to have as high of a score as I can, because it's really important for any character. I mean, rogues especially, of course, but you look at dexterity. I mean, it could determine how well you shoot ranged weapons or ranged attacks. Let's see. Oh, okay. Oh boy, I feel silly. I feel totally silly now. Hold on here, let me just put something up here. Put this over here because I need to learn to start cleaning up my area here before I start streaming. My lowest on my heavy armored classifier. Yeah. I mean, because it's just it is important, I think, for anyone, because Dex also helps with the initiative order as well. If you have a high Dex, you have a high initiative. With high initiative, you have a higher chance of hitting the opponent before they can hit you. Honestly, in all honesty, I don't know how that would be physically possible. I mean, you're talking about. I mean, it's not like humans and orcs, or humans and elves, or orcs and elves, or something. No, we're talking. Well, actually, Furbolg. Actually, no. That you actually spelled it right this time. Yeah, you. That's actually the correct one. Yeah, oh yeah, that's true, and that's good. But I'm just trying to think, like, I mean, I'm just honestly trying to think of, how would, like, biology wise, how would you mate the two together? That would be kind of an odd. That would be definitely an odd. That would be an odd evening, for sure. um, as we see, I'd rather the party have higher initiative, attack before I get in the way. I mean, yeah. I mean, I guess that makes sense too. I guess it depends on who else is in the party, I guess, and what kind of class they are and all that. So, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. Oh, actually, let's bookmark here. But I mean, I feel like the only way you could do, I think, a half Kenku, half Furbolg would be like, again, it would be yet another curse. But I think that would be but for a character in this case to be cursed with both being a half Furbolg, half Kenku, and then be cursed with lycanthropy, I don't know. I mean, talk about the guy with the worst luck in the world. Yeah, make them both humans for a day. Yeah, that'd be interesting. That's a good idea. I like how you think. Um, you'd have the background part of it done, but the thing we'd have to do then is just try to then determine, like, when the offspring is born, you'd have to determine, like, the stats, because, like, the racial stats. Um, that would be something you definitely have to talk about with the DM, because yeah, you would have to worry about the racial stats, like the ability score modifiers that you gain from being a Furbolg, as well as the potential that you would get from the Kenku. And then I mean, that would be a really interesting mix. But that's something that you would definitely have to talk about with your DM for sure. But yeah, because can you imagine some big fella like this with black feathers, and he's big like this, but he has like the looks of almost a crow type characteristics. He has some like small beak on him with feathers, dark skin that go along with the feathers. Like that. My God, that'd be a total nightmare to look at. I mean, that in a way that'd be kind of scary. I think. I don't know. It's something to definitely think about, though. But I just don't think it would work on here. The offspring kills the parent during birth. Yeah, well, that's what Dampiers are supposed to do as well, or more than likely, the like when the vampire and a human, when a vampire and a human female, and when the offspring, when the Dampier is born, more than likely, yes, they do kill the offspring, or they kill the parent or the mother in this case. Yeah, it would. It definitely would. That's a good idea. So, off topic, but not really. The Bugbear would be a decent Crash Bandicoot character, with reach for hitting a. Yeah, I think that would be definitely a good one. I think that would be another good idea. Like, what if we made like an alternate Crash Bandicoot, where we have this version, but then we have the Bugbear version of the Crash Bandicoot as well. And then people could choose which one they like more to use. That'd be kind of interesting. Yeah, but that's something to definitely kind of write down. I like that. Okay, so first we need to look at modifiers. Oh, it's flipped right to the page. I gotta love that. Okay, so we have, first we have 12. That would be a +1. We have a 13, which is another +1. 15 is a +2, and +2 to this one as well. Let's see, we said 12 is a +1 as well. And a 9 is a -1, I believe. Yes, -1. There we go. Okay. So let's say if we're sticking with the +3 for now. Oh, Nightbot. Dude, Nightbot, man, chill. Sorry about that. Oh. Yikes. Sorry about that. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. I definitely appreciate it. Thank you very much. Let's see. Yeah, but Nightbot, oh my god, I'm gonna have to reprimand him later. Ugh. Okay. So yeah, we're doing a +2. And okay, so there's that. Oh, but before we do that, actually, Firebolgs, they have an ability score modifier where the wisdom increases by 2. That'd be 17. Yeah. I mean, I think it's always, in some ways, I think it's good to have something like Nightbot on there, but in this case, when it's just, when you're trying not to do it, when you're just trying to be normal and not trying to spam, that's when I don't like Nightbot. Oh man. Anyway, ooh, Nightbot, I hate you sometimes. So strength is increased by 1, so that'd be 13. Okay. Okay, so yeah, so we're gonna say speed is 30. Let's see. Or let's say he's gonna be a solid 7 foot. Size. Let's see. 200. I'm gonna say he's 250 pounds. 250 pounds. Ooh. Let's see. He has Firbolg magic. Which you can cast Detect Magic and Disguise Self with this trait, using Wisdom Measure spellcasting ability for them. Once you cast either spell, you can't cast again with this trait until you finish a short or long rest. When you use this version of Disguise Self, you can seem up to 3 feet shorter than normal, allowing you to more easily blend in with humans and elves. That'd be kind of cool. Yes, Nightbot and Bree, man. Oh God, I'd hate to see what their offspring would be like. That would be not okay. Not okay. That'd be horrifying. So in this case, for spells, I think that was. Let me look. Let's see. That was Detect Magic and Disguise Self. I need to see what spell level they are, so I know where to put them. Probably, I'm sure they're probably level 1, but I just want to be sure here. Let's see. Detect Magic is a level 1, and Disguise Self is also level 1. All right, so they're both level 1. So what we'll do is we'll say, what do we say they are? Detect Magic, Detect. Hold on here, let me. Here, so it's a little easier to see. Detect Magic. Is we'll say that this is a magic. I'll go once per long or short rest. Come on, where's the other one? There it is. And then the other one was disguise self. And then we're gonna okay, there we go. All right, so we'll have that. Come on, there we go. Okay. And then next we're gonna have hidden step. Oops. Hidden step. As a bonus action, you can magically turn invisible until the start of your next turn or until you attack, make a damage roll, or force someone to make a saving throw. Once you use this trait, you can use it again until you finish a short or long rest. Okay. And then you have powerful build. Actually, what we should do is we should put actually all these in what's this, Volo? We can go here. Oops. So this way, anyone who does this knows where this is coming from. Hidden step, powerful build. You count as one size larger when determining your carrying capacity and the weight you can push, drag, or lift. And then next you have speech of beast and leaf, which is also from Volo. You have the ability to communicate in a limited manner with beasts and plants. They can understand the meaning of your words, though. You have no special ability to understand them in return. You have advantage on charisma checks you make to influence them. And then, so there's that. And then for languages, it's, ooh, nice. Common, Elvish, and Giant. Nice thing to start off with, that's for sure. Let's see. So it talks about I keep wanting to say Firebulg. A Furbulg. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, that happens. That happens to the best of us. Fire. Hold on. Woo. A little bit of a party foul on that. Yeah, I think that it'll be pretty nice. And especially for someone like him who's so big. Definitely. Let's see. Heritable monks. Okay. So we don't need to worry about any of that. Okay, so I'm good to go with Furbolgs, I'm sorry. Well, Furbolgs adopt elven names when they must deal with outsiders, although the concept of names strikes them as strange. They know the animals and plants of the forest without formal names, and instead identify the forest children by their deeds, habits, and other actions. The same token, their tribe names merely refer to their homes. In dealing with other races, Furbolgs refer to their lands by whatever name the surrounding folk use as a manner of tact and hospitality. But among their own kind, they simply call it home. Sometimes Furbolgs adopt the nicknames or titles outsiders give them under the assumption that those who need names can call them whatever they wish. Okay. Oh, also, almost forgot, one of the big important parts here on this one. We have to do the wear thing. So we have a boar, a bear, a rat, a tiger, and a wolf to choose from. I personally, excuse me, I personally feel like a werewolf might be the best one to do here, because even though he might consider it even though the lycanthropy itself is a curse. Yeah, definitely. Bear, tiger, or wolf? Oh my. Oh god, what was that? Oh, god, so sorry, I'm drawing a blank. Wasn't that was it Wizard of Oz? Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. I mean, that's thing. Now, I don't know. Now, as far as doing the tiger bit, what would be cool is that we could technically do a were-lion if we really wanted to. Okay, yeah, I thought so. I was drawing a blank there for literally a split moment. Like, where was that from again? I know, I get the joke. But the word tiger, you could also do a were-lion. Or, I mean, it'd be kind of weird, but what about like a were-minx? Or any other cat breed? Oh my god, you could do the same thing with a werewolf, though, too. Not just a werewolf, but what about, oh my god, what about a were-dachshund? Can you imagine a were-dachshund? That would be the most pitiful lycanthrope like I think I would ever see. That'd be hilarious. Oh my. Oh yeah, oh oh, a cheetah. Yeah. Well, what was the name of your cheetah? I forgot the name of that of your cheetah. It was like E something. I forgot. But yeah, that'd be kind of fun too. Dang, man. So I think a werewolf though would be good as well, only because Inora. That's right. Inora the cheetah. Yeah. Wham. We gotta play that again. It's a little too long. Okay, so let's see. If we do a werewolf, the character will gain a strength of 15 if his or her score isn't already higher, and a +1 bonus to AC. While in wolf or hybrid form, attack and damage rolls for the natural weapons are based on strength. Okay. Let's see. So we're gonna say, well, let's see. Yeah, we'll go with werewolf. Wolf. Now the thing is, okay, we're gonna say that first of all, that he is always in werewolf form due to a curse. Yeah, I've actually seen that movie. You probably wouldn't like it. Probably not. I heard there's a sequel to that called The American Werewolf in Paris. I heard it was dumb. I heard it was just dumb. Okay, we'll do that. Let's see. So he has to either be in hybrid or wolf form. Oh, it is. I didn't know that. Hey, you learn something new every day. Who's it by? Let's see. Well, so now that he's always going to be in form in this form, he's always going to have a +1 to AC. So we have to remember to do that when we're doing AC. And attack and damage rolls for natural weapons. And natural weapons are based on strength. Okay. So, yep, we just have to remember the +1 to AC. Whew. Okay. All right, so we will say, first of all, that, let's see, Warren Zevon, 1978. You know, I feel incredibly naive here, but I've never heard of that. But yeah, I've never heard of Warren Zevon before. Well, I legitimately haven't. Um, Granted, I mean, I like my classic rock. Like maybe you're like your Creedence, or your Led Zeppelin. But I've never heard of Warren Zevon though. At least I don't think I have. Um, let's see. Okay, so we have Druidic spellcasting, Wild, Shape, and Druid Circle. Oh, it's one of those. Okay, that would probably potentially explain it. Oh, I forgot we have to do, before we go any farther, we also have to do backgrounds. Backgrounds. Okay, what would be a good background here? There we go. He wouldn't be an acolyte. Definitely not. He's certainly not a charlatan. And then who knows? Maybe I would like him because CCR was always cool. Because that's the kind of stuff I always grew up listening to from my dad. He was always definitely, when it came to the classic rock and roll, it was always like stuff like CCR, Elvis Presley, all the classics. Criminal. Well, he's not a criminal. Definitely not an entertainer. Folk hero. Who destined to become for so much more. Already the people of. I mean, he could be. He could be a folk hero, like because he was cursed. Maybe he was Maybe him being cursed with lycanthropy. Maybe he was viewed that maybe that curse was not viewed as a curse, but more as a premonition, or maybe an omen, perhaps. Yeah, I think I like that. Hold on. But well, in this case, I haven't made any female characters yet, so I'm going to make this a female character, I think. But to her clan, actually, we should have a name. We're going to say, yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking of. That it is a protector of the woods, of the old forest. Maybe. Real quick thing, because I need to be able to refer to this character. What's her name going to be? How about Nala? Maybe Golden Leaf. Oh, Nala or Golden Leaf. Yeah. Where Nala could be like what's known to the outsiders, but maybe to her home. Oh, maybe her home, maybe her forest. She lives her this ancient forest. Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, they did say that their names could easily be Elvish as well. So that totally works. That completely works in this case. Let's see. So maybe because maybe her home comes from, maybe she's in a forest of the ancient golden forest. Oops, what the hell? Let's see. Her home is the golden forest. All right, so that we have that. But to her clan, this is an positive omen, as Golden Leaf will now be known as the guardian of the forest. Nice. That will work for sure. Call Nala, and we'll see. Since we can't have any like slashes in there or anything, we'll just use. I love that. Golden. We'll just say golden leaf. All right. So we can now just continue to save. Folk. Yeah, I could. Hold on, let's see. Hold on here. Let's see what that is. Let's see. Latin translate. Okay, hold on. Where's the mouse? Ah, there it is. Folium Arium. Let's see. I will post this in the chat. That is what golden leaf in Latin is translated to. That's true. But would Folium Arium, or we could say, here's an idea. Maybe here's how we could implement this name. In her, outsider name, maybe her name would be Nala Arium, maybe. Well, hey, yeah, that totally works too. Well, would we see Nala Arium, or what if we did Nala Folium Arium? Well, hold on. I'll just type that. I'll put this in here just in case. Folium. Just in case, and then we can deal with that later. At least we have the names there. Okay. Okay. First, let us go in here so we can actually see. Okay, skill proficiencies for full hero. Yep. I had a feeling that if you were to do a direct translation from that, it would be leaf golden, because Folium Arium, Folium Arium, yeah. So if you did the most literal one you could do, Nala the Folium, that could work too. Oops. That could work well. Cool. All right. Let's see. So, first, as skill proficiencies is animal handling, and survival, which would totally make sense. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Okay. Yep. That works. Actually, wait. It would. I think it's REAM. All right. There we go. Okay. Tool proficiencies. We can say tools, and that is let's see, one type of artisan, artisy, oops. Sends tools. Yeah, don't worry about it. Mine is not any better. Mine is definitely not any better. um, gotta look good for the camera. And then a vehicle, a land vehicle. How about? Well, I think we'll go with for right now. We could say horse. Right now, it's probably use as horses. That'll work. And for equipment, let's see, set of artisans tools, which we hopefully will look at when we're in the equipment section. Let's see, and then a shovel. Let's see, iron pot, common clothes, and a pouch that contains 10 gold. Okay. Alright, so so I think, and then of course we're going to say feature, oh yeah, sorry, we need to do the druid circle as well. And then we have a feature which would be rustic hospitality. Since you come from the ranks of the common folk, which would totally work in this situation, you can find a place to hide. Oh, you fit in among them with ease. Upgrade possibly to, yeah, I will definitely be trying to do that. Yeah, for sure. But the good thing, we'll always have at least that +1. At least that will always be good. You find a place to hide, rest, and recuperate among other commoners, unless you have shown yourself to be a danger to them. They will shield you from the law or anyone else searching for you, though they will not risk their lives for you. So there's that. All right. Oh, we need, yeah, let's do some of these other things here real quick. It's not the important stuff. Oh, first of all, what is our, okay, dexterity is +1. So that is a +1. Let's do our hit points. That would be a D8. All right. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Oh, so it's 8. I believe they can. I think the only real restriction a druid cannot have, or the only restriction for a druid, is that they can't wear anything metal, use or wear things that are metal. So they can't do like a metal. If it's a wooden shield or some kind of natural hide or leather armor, that works. It just can't be metal. But yeah, they can do ranged stuff. Let's see, 8 plus the con mod for health. That's 2, so that's 10. And so I rolled a 4. Hold on, what was it? 4. So that's 15 for the second level, and the third level. Ooh, 8. That's 9. So 8. See, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 24. Okay. Yeah. Well, that's probably, yeah. I think. See, I've never done Rangers, I don't really know anything about them. I have yet to do Ranger. Out of the 2 years playing this, I've never done Ranger before. So I unfortunately I don't really know much about Rangers. I know. That's crazy because I rolled a 4 and an 8. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah. And then he had 10 to be she had 10 to begin with, so 24. Yeah. Maybe I should do that next time. I get it. I know. Ranger, we could do Robin Hood. That could be like the Robin Hood. I like that. Oh, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. How about Robin Hood? How about as just another idea, it could be should this Robin Hood be all Ranger or should it be a multi-classed Rogue Ranger? Because that would work as well. That could work just as fine together as well. Um, okay. Oh, then he has 3d8 for their hit dice. 3d8. Oh, I do need to check out the time. Yeah, I probably don't have a whole lot of time here because I need to be getting eaten soon here, and because we also have that game later today, so I need to kind of hurry here. Okay. People have done Robin Hood as a female too. Yeah, I've always thought about that, like as like a weird, not weird, but I've always thought those kind of characters are always interesting and kind of cool at the same time when you like gender bend from like a male character to a female character or male to a female. It's always just to kind of liven things up a little bit. Oh, okay. So proficiencies, we have to go down here. Oh, wisdom. That's actually we'll do that one later. Okay. So, yes, the armor. See, that's the thing. You love Rangers. I love Druids. Because I've done Druids in several campaigns. They're so fun to play. Okay, light and medium. Let's see, and shields, but no metal. And then for weapons, it's clubs, daggers, darts, javelins, maces. Yeah, it's true. They do. They are very naturey. They definitely are very nature. Isn't Sage in the Pathfinder game was a Sage from the Pathfinder game, wasn't she a ranger as well? Let's see, maces, archer, staves, scimitars, sickles, slings, and spears. Okay, yeah, ranger. All right. Yeah, I kind of thought so. It's like I said, it's been a long time since we've played the game. Period. So, no, yeah, Bree is a jerk. She's a jerk. Okay, so then tools is herbalism kit, and saving throws is intelligence and wisdom. Intelligence and wisdom. That would make sense. Yeah, I just find it ironic that in our game, okay, it would make sense our Rangers get one. But, Kira got got lucky first and foremost, and what was it? Tiny got she actually got Such an interesting game. I don't remember. I don't think you were there for these sessions, but we found a giant, like a giant, like dwarven made automaton kind of like a peacock, but it was all made out of metal and jewels and stuff. It was really pretty looking and everything. And Tiny ended up getting that as kind of her bird. It was a giant, so we could all sit there and ride it, and it would fly around and stuff and take us places. But funny enough, that if once you come back into the game, you will be hearing a lot about Booby. Its name, Tiny called the giant peacock Booby. Yeah. Oh, you were there for the peacock. Okay, at the beginning. Okay. Well, yeah. But anyway, she ended up calling called the peacock Booby. Booby, and I think part of it was just to see what Richard would say. You can tell it makes him so uncomfortable with that name. Oh my goodness. Okay. Anyway. Okay. Oh, okay. We already did the skills for the background. Yeah, it came down to between a contest between me and her where we rolled for it. We tried doing the whole like puppy thing where what, you stand over here, I stand over there, and we're like, come here, boy, come on, come to me, you want to be with me, that kind of thing. We ended up rolling for it, and she got the peacock. It kind of does, really. I was gonna say I should also just call him a jive turkey, from the 70s. A whole nother thing right there. But it's just fun. It's fun trying to say Booby in front of Richard. See, he's only said the name once. Only said it once. It was funny. It was funny to listen to. Okay, so skills. Arcana, animal handling, insight. I will say animal. Oh, we already got animal handling. Okay. Insight, medicine, nature, perception. I always loved my perception for sure. It is funny. It is funny. Yeah, jive. It's the jive. Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know what that was. I have no idea what that was. And then we're gonna say Arcana since she is a druid. Really? Was this from the 50s? Because I sure as don't remember anyone saying that. Let's see. Okay, so there. Okay, so first, here, let me put this over here for a moment, so I can. Let's see. +1, +1, +2 intelligence to 1, 2, +3 wisdom. It's 2. Wait. Let me check something here. Okay. Yeah, it's a long time. Okay, hold on. So 17. Oh, it's a +3. Okay, so wisdom should actually be a +3 here. +5, and then charisma was a +1. And jive. Oh, that's right. Oh, I do remember that a little bit. For some reason, I can kind of remember that a little bit. Like, I was never a big fan of Grease myself at the time, for like the longest time, but yeah, I remember hearing a lot of the songs like a lot of the times. Yeah. Hey man, Nala the Arium? She's wise. She's definitely wise. Okay. So first let me put this back over here for a moment, so I have a little bit better access to not being so awkward with putting my hands over the book. Strength. Okay, now we're doing dexterity. Oh, okay, dexterity. Oh, okay. Okay. Boy, I keep getting all these things here. Okay. Okay. Okay, Constitution, no. Intelligence. Let's see. We want. That'd be a +3. Intelligence. Okay. Wisdom. This will be awesome. That'd be actually a +5 as well. That'd be nice. Wisdom. This would also be a +5. And okay, and then finally, yay for charisma. This will be okay. Okay. Definitely not. Yeah. Dex is a 13, so that'd be a +1. Okay. Okay. Let's see, equipment. Let's see, a wooden shield. So with the following equipment, in addition to the equipment granted by your background. Okay. We're gonna go with a simple weapon. We'll look at those simple weapons when we get there. We could let's do that when we get there, so I can take a look at the list. I think because it's a furbolg, I want to say I've always been into like using quarterstaves and things myself, but we could always make that different on this case. But let's get all this stuff in here first. Wisdom. We will actually a scimitar. Okay, now see, at least we'll have that, which is why I'm thinking like having a scimitar and a staff could be a good mix. You could slice and dice as well as give someone a good thwack upside the head too with the staff. So that, I don't know. Leather armor. Explorers. Alright, totally messed up that. Yeah. Well, that's true. Okay, let me get this done here first, and a druidic focus. Okay. Okay, so first, cantrips. Okay. And at third level, they know 2 cantrips. They'll know. I'm going to say just know 2. Just make note of that here. Third level, first level, they will know 4, and at second level, they will know 2. That's true. You could, but I can't imagine though a bow was designed for thwacking. I mean, it was definitely meant for, but not for thwacking. You know, that I don't know how good that would go. I don't know what kind of damage that would do to the bow, unless it's really, really sturdy. Okay. Okay, then their spell casting is 8. Okay, hold on, what's... Oh my god, no. Oh no, my wisdom wants my wisdom modifier. Oh, this is going to be horrible. Oh my god. Oh my god. I thought that wisdom there for a moment was the -1. I was like, oh no. That's a +3. So it's 8 plus proficiency, so that's 10, so that's 13. So spell save is 13. And spell attack bonus is proficiency plus wisdom. So that is 2 plus, that's a +5 to like ranged spells and the like. Okay. Oh, no, wait, do I get wild shape? This is going to be interesting. My wild shape. I can wild shape with something. Oh, goodness gracious. So what I'll do here. Okay, so for now, wild shaping. I only can, yeah, see, second level. I can't do fourth level yet. So second level is the max CR. Max CR is a quarter, and no flying or swimming speed. Oh yeah, I could do a cheetah. That would definitely be a good nod, wouldn't it, to our game? Yeah, that would definitely be an idea. No, it's funny. It says max quarter speed, no flying or swimming speed. Example, wolf. Oh man. Anyway, let's see. Oh yeah, we need the circle too. Okay, so this is where Xanathar will come in. Oh my goodness gracious, it's already 11:30. I gotta hurry. Okay, Druid Circle, either land or moon. I would probably choose moon potentially. Monk, snow, fighter. There it is. There's the Circle of Dreams and the Circle of the Shepherd. Energy offers. Well, that whole Fae thing, the Circle of Dreams would be good because it talks about you are a font of energy that offers respite from injuries, and your pool you have a pool of Fae energy represented by the number of D6s equal to your Druid level. Or there's the Shepherd, which might work up a little bit better in this case because druids of the Circle of the Shepherd commune with the spirits of nature, especially with the spirits of beasts and the Fae, and call to those spirits for aid. Which I think I think that would definitely work. All right, so Druid Circle is let's see, I'm spelling that right? Shepherd. Okay. Yeah. I'm glad we're on agreement on that. It would work perfect for this guy. Or for this young lady, I mean. Okay, so at second level, for the features, they get second level. They get stuff at second level and then sixth level, so we can only do second at this point. First, let me get here. Okay, so first the two that they get speech of the woods and spirit totem. Oh, hey there, Max. What's up? How you doing? I didn't know you were going to be on here. Thank you for joining. We are making quite an interesting character here. We are making a werewolf druid firbolg, and it's Circle of the Shepherd. It's fun. It's cool so far. I wouldn't mind using this character. Not at all. Yeah. Okay, so Spirit Totem. So, the speech of the woods, as you learn to speak, read, and write Sylvan. So, let's see. So, first let me... languages. So, now he knows, or now she knows, Sylvan. All right. All right, so she knows Sylvan. You gain the ability to decipher their noises and... Okay. In addition, beasts can understand your speech, and you gain the ability to decipher their noises and motions. Most beasts lack their intelligence to convey or understand sophisticated concepts, but a friendly beast can relay what it has seen or heard in the recent past. This ability doesn't grant you friendship with beasts, though you can combine this ability with gifts to curry the favor with them as you would with any non-player character. You're proud. What are you proud of? Come on, tell us what you're proud of. You must share with the group. Share. Share from the heart. Let's see. And then the Spirit Totem. You call forth nature spirits to influence the world around you. As a bonus action, you can magically summon an incorporeal spirit to a point you can see within 60 feet of you. The spirit creates an aura in a 30-foot radius around that point. It counts as neither a creature nor an object, though it... I love the planes. Really? That's what you get with the window open. The spirit creates an aura. Let's see, it counts as neither... Okay, though it has a spectral appearance of the creature it represents. As a bonus action, you can move the spirit up to 60 feet to a point you can see. This character makes me so happy. Ooh, I'm glad. Now, the cool thing is that if you didn't already know, if you haven't watched any of my other character creation streams, I will be, once this character is done, I will be sharing said character. And you can use the character however you want. You can use the character as is, or you can change the character as you see fit or whatever. But the point is, I'm here to share the character. Oh, thank you for the hosting. That girl / Max. Thank you so much. That in turn makes me happy. So then the spirit persists for a minute until you are incapacitated. Once you use this feature, you can use it so basically once per long or short rest. You can depends on the type of spirit you summon from the options below. You can do a spare spirit, a hawk spirit, or a unicorn spirit. That would be interesting. That would be interesting. I'm not going to worry so much about. Each one grants you different types of things, so that will always be awesome to be able to look at as well. Well, yeah, the unicorn. The unicorn lends its protection to those nearby. You and your allies gain advantage on all ability checks made to detect creatures in the spirit's aura. In addition, if you cast a spell using a spell slot that restores hit points to any creatures inside or outside the aura, each creature of your choice, and the aura also regains hit points equal to your druid level. So you gain a little bit more oomph to your HP, which is awesome. Okay. So there is that. Okay, so let me move over here. Yep. Yeah. So maybe unicorns are one of the things they use the most, perhaps. But let's quickly look through this here so far. Oh, okay. So we definitely need to, let's do equipment. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Okay, so first of all, it said that we do have leather armor. which does 11 plus Dex. We said Dex was a +1, so that's a 11, 12. But with the +1 to the lycanthropy, that'd be a 13 altogether. So let's have that. So, but we can't, but we could, if we're going to do anything better than that, hey, you are completely welcome to borrow this. It's all totally good. And yeah, and her name, just to let you know, she is a druid furbolg, if I didn't say that already. But her name is Nal the Arium, which is, Arium is Latin for golden. Yeah. Let's see. Hold on here. Hold on. First, let's deal with. Okay. Let's. We're going over to weapons now. Okay, for the simple ones. Let's see. Okay, so we will have a simple weapon. Now for the simple weapon, we could go. Now see, a longbow is a martial melee, so we definitely would not be able to do that. So at the most, all we could do, if we're going to do any kind of ranged weapon, it would have to be a light crossbow. So we could say, so it will start out with a scimitar, and let's go. We need some range to this character, so we're going to go with a light crossbow. Unfortunately, we can't fit the entire description in there. Okay, so scimitar is let's say 1d6, and the light, and that is a 1d8 for the crossbow. 1d8. Okay, and let's see. So ranged. Okay, so plus either one is a +1. So let's see, that'd be 1. So that'd be a +3 to both, I believe. Oops, I am +3, and then each one gives a +1. Oh yeah, the dagger. I mean that could work too. But first, let's find out what the gold is actually, so we know if we can upgrade our armor and as well as getting some daggers. For a druid, it's 2d4. That's never a good start for gold. Okay. 4 and 5, so we have 50, so we'll have a total of 60 gold to spend. Okay. Yeah, spelling is, I think you must be rolling with disadvantage on your spell checks, I think. Yes, we'll go with that. Because Bree is forcing you to roll with disadvantage. Let's go with that. Okay, so daggers. Actually, first I need to see hide. Oh, okay, this is gonna be fine. Okay, so in this case, we're gonna hide armor, which is medium armor, which is what we want, is 10 gold. So we will go with hide armor, which is 12. So that will add a +1. The leather armor was 10 gold as well. But that's 11 plus Dex, and the hide armor is 12 plus Dex, at a maximum of 2. Oh no! Oh yeah, you gotta love spelling. Yeah, spelling. I'm not exactly the greatest speller myself, especially when I'm in a hurry on my phone trying to type something out real quick, and it turns into a mess. It turns into a cluster, basically. Okay, now that we have, that's the best armor that we can do, because everything else is metal. Metal man. Daggers. That's 2 gold pieces. So let's say daggers. Actually, well, we're gonna go with two daggers. Just because that's how it has to be. That means it's 4. That's 1d4. I think that's a +1 as well. And that'd be a +3, I believe. And so 50, that would be 56. Let's see. Oh, yes, we need the Explorers pack as well. Yes. Oh, yes. Thank you. Now, that's the thing. The problem is, I'm not sure. I have no idea how much those are. I'm trying to find those. Oh, ammunition. There we go. Crossbow bolts 20 is it's a gold piece. Okay. Let's see. So we will say 20 bolts, and that is, what was it? I said one gold piece. Down to 55. So at least we have something to begin with here. Oh yes, explore. Okay. Let's see. So we have a backpack, a bedroll, mess kit, tinder box, 10 torches. Let's see. That's 10 rations. 10 rations. Yeah, that's pretty. I'm almost wanting to go with another pack of them, but yeah. That's right. And that'd be funny. Or just kind of do what I do. Just if I don't have any more bolts, I'll just pick up my ally and toss him. You know that better than anyone. I've tossed you more than once in our games. Okay. Anyway, okay. So we did rations, and a water skin, and then 50-foot rope. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let me take a look at this real quick. Start to finish. Oh yeah. Let's see. Do that. Let's see. I'll say that she cares for the forest and will do what. See that. See, I'm exactly the same way with the spelling. Takes to protect it, as it is nature as well as her home. Oh, actually, you know what? I think that's not. I'm not going to say that's a trait. I'm going to say more that that's an ideal. She cares for, I don't know, nature stuff. Let's see. But actually, while we're, hold on here. Let me. Oh, no, wait. Actually, hi. How you doing? Okay, let me see. We did. What was our background again? Oh, folk hero. That's right. Let's see. Oh, probably the very first one would probably be very potential. I judge people by their actions, not their words. If someone is in trouble, I'm always ready to lend help. I like those both. What the hell is wrong with that? That was weird. Anyway, let's see. I judge people by their actions, but I am also willing to help others in need. Bonds. I have a family, but I have no idea where they are. One day I hope to see them again. I work the land, I love the land, and I will protect the land. There we go. You know what? Again, let's move this to bonds. That will most definitely work. Okay, ideals. People deserve to be treated with dignity and respect. Okay. No one should get preferential treatment before the law, and no one is above the law. Tyrants must not be allowed to oppress people. If I become strong, I can take what I want, what I deserve. There's no good in pretending to be something I'm not. That could work. Nothing and no one can steer me away from my higher calling. Oh, maybe. Oh, that would work. I think that's definitely good because since she is permanently cursed to be in werewolf form, she feels that her destiny. She feels like now that is her destiny, to be guardian. As a guardian, she feel. Oh, I feel. Yep, I feel that. I feel destiny's sway, and that I have a higher calling. Flaws. Time for the good old flaws. The tyrant who rules my land will stop at nothing to see me killed. I could see a good background story to that. I'm convinced of the significance of my destiny and blind to my shortcomings and the risk of failure. The people who knew me when I was young know my shameful secret, so I can never go home again. I have a weakness for the vices of the city, especially hard drink. Probably not. Secretly, I believe that trucks. Secretly, I believe that things would be better if I were a tyrant lording over the land. No. I have trouble trusting my allies. No. I think the best one, the Destiny one. Now I bit my tongue. Ouch. I'm convinced of the significance of my destiny and blind to my shortcomings and the risk of failure. Okay, perfect. Okay, let's. Oh, okay. So yeah, we got. I think all those done. All we need are spells, and I think we're done. I think his is wisdom. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at spells. Okay, okay, so, let's see, Druidcraft, Guidance, Mending, Poison Spray, Produce Flame, Resistance, Shillelagh, and Thorn Whip. You know, I feel like just because it's me, and because I love druids, I've always been a fan of Produce Flame. Always. So I gotta have that. It could be used both offensively and just as utility as well. So that's definitely nice. And then we have Mending, Poison Spray, Produce Flame, Resistance, Shillelagh, and Thorn. I'm part of it. I want to go with Thorn Whip. Oh, Thorn Whip might be good, especially as an additional weapon. whip. Okay. All right. So now we need 4 more first levels. Animal friendship. Of course, we need that. Animal friendship. Okay, yes, we know you're in Warcraft. Cure wounds, entangle, healing word. I think healing word would be good. Oh yeah, it is, isn't it? I love Thorn Whip. Oh, it's awesome. Healing word. Okay, now that we have a couple more utilitarian sort of items or spells, we need, see if we can find something else that could, ooh, I have an idea. Thunder Wave. Thunder Wave. And one more. Charm person, create a 1/1, does not destroy. No, we already got those. And I think Entangle could be good too. I think Entangle would be good. Yeah. Okay. We have some second levels. Animal Messenger, Bark Skin. You know, I actually really like Bark Skin. Bark Skin is pretty good. Ooh, there's Flame Blade. I like Flame Blade. That's nice. Oh, no. No. Moonbeam. Oh, my goodness. Moonbeam is so good. Oh, Moonbeam is so good. I love Moonbeam. And then I think I'm going to say Bark Skin for defense. For defense, for sure. All right. All right, so we have our spells. Okay, yeah, my goodness, yeah, I'm definitely going to have to get out of here. Yeah, either way, I think we're done. Let's go ahead and save that. Well, anyway, though, guys, yeah, that was the making of Nala, the Arium, or Aria the Gold. Yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for joining. Thank you to you all for coming and chatting with me while we were doing this. It was fun. I will include the link, the shareable link to this character here in just a little bit. I will put it both in my in the description for the video, as well as description for the YouTube video. And if anyone wants it and they can't find it for some reason, I can send the link to you. And I know there's at least one of you who wants to grab it. So yeah, but in that case, guys, I am definitely going to get out of here. I have to get ready to get some lunch down, and I have to get ready for a game here that's going to take place in like an hour. So that'll be interesting. So anyway, thank you very much for everyone joining today. It was a blast. And you guys have a good day. Later.